I'm going to go with the Mavericks here. This is really just sort of an age thing for me. Luka's always going to give them the chance, but Kyrie's 32, Klay is 34. This is a team that if they don't win it in the Luka, Kyrie Irving window here, which is probably 2 years until we start seeing some drop off here with Kyrie. I don't really know. But if they don't win it here in these next couple of years, I don't know where they're going to find the next Luka Doncic co-star. They're really stripped of assets right now in terms of draft picks. This comes down to me, like they need Derek Lively to really pop, like in a major way, be like at an all-star level and probably like all defensive level. Because I look up and down this roster and I'm like, they don't really have another young guy on the roster capable of making that sort of leap, right? Don't tell Jaden Hardy I said that, but like they don't have that next guy. Like all the concerns we had about the Mavericks when Jalen Brunson walked away and before they made the Kyrie deal, and we're like, oh my God, how are they going to find Luka's next co-star? They sort of still exist with this roster, right? They're just sort of bandaged over by Kyrie and Klay coming and look, credit to the front office. I think they've done just home run after home run over the last couple of years here, but they've really gone all in on this window. So credit to them. I think they've done a good job, but once this window is closed, I think they might have a hard time opening it up unless Derek Lively is just that dude.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think they're similar-ish to Minnesota in my mind, where it is Luka is that good. Like Luka is going to have you there. So as long as you can reset around him in a reasonable manner, you're probably going to be in contention almost every year, in and out. And he's just young enough that like that's going to last for a while. So that's where I had them one notch, lower than here, just because I was like, all right, the team I'll pick next. I just have a couple more concerns about. And the reality is too, I think it's important that we note here, we're getting to the end of this whole thing. So these teams are good. Like, and they're going to be good for a while.
Right.
So it's not like we're saying like, oh, these guys are bad. It's actually, this is a draft where it's better to be drafted lower, right? Because it means we think you're going to be good longer. But yeah, everything you said about the Mavs, I'm there. It's going to be a little bit harder, but they just got to be smart about the way they do it. And they may need to be really aggressive about resetting that roster around. It might be, this is the, there's people shocked to surprise the Celtics guy is also a Patriots guy when he was doing things that's the best anybody ever did it. Bill Belichick's whole thing was, I want to be a year too early on a player, moving them on, then a year too late. And if that means they trade Kyrie Irving and Kyrie goes out and turns in an all-NBA season, but you got one younger guy or two guys who really fit and are going to be better for you for the next 5-6 years, fine. Then that is what it is. You don't want to have it be, oh, Kyrie's contract ran out and he just walked away. Or we have Kyrie and now it's just gone, right? Because now he's in his mid-30s and he doesn't have it left anymore as a small guard or, whatever it may be. So, yeah, I think as long as they're really smart about the way they do it, their window's going to be open for a while.
Agreed.